NFL fans, welcome back to Let's Get Offensive. I'm Milk.
I'm Chalk.
And I'm Ty.
Special guest. Welcome. Today we're going to be taking a look at Week 2. We're going to take a look at some injuries. We're going to predict Week 3.
Sweet.
Starting it off with a banger. Thursday night football. Chargers at Chiefs. Chiefs come away 27-24 with the win.
Love that. Close game. I mean, that pick six really saved our lives there. Didn't think we would pull it off. As a Chiefs fan, I thought the Chargers were really going to whoop us second week.
Let's say the Chargers had the late lead, but Mahomes and the Chiefs rallied, and Chiefs came out on top. Chargers just didn't have it in them.
I mean, it was just kind of sad to see Herbert go down. He's my second favorite quarterback in the league. But Chiefs defense, they only play good when it matters.
Yeah.
And it's annoying, but sometimes they can get it done.
Yeah. Moving on to Sunday, we got Patriots at the Steelers. Steelers coming away. All right, Patriots coming away with the win, excuse me.
Yeah.
17-14. Do you think the Steelers missed TJ Watt?
Most definitely. That's their player.
What you mean?
Well,
Well,
I mean, okay.
Yes, they do. There's no shot that they don't. That man is like a core part of their team.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he tied Michael Strahan's 22.5 sacks in just 15 games.
Yeah, he's such a core part of their team that they just kind of without him.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Steelers had him week 1, and they beat the Bengals 23-20 in overtime. And then you lose them, and you go out and you lose to a team like the Patriots. That's got to sting.
Yeah, for sure.
He was literally the glue that held the team together.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Moving on. Giants, Panthers.
Oh,
Giants win 19-16. Are the Giants good again?
Man, Saquon back, actually playing. He's healthy, playing good. Got him on my fantasy. I'm happy. Happy for the Giants.
Daniel Jones actually looks decent.
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice for the Giants.
Moving on, we got the Browns and the Jets. I don't think a lot of people saw this one coming. The Jets coming away with the 31-30 win.
I definitely did not. I definitely had the Browns in this with Nick Chubb. Jets making me proud today.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you're a New York football fan, you're definitely happy.
Oh, yeah. Both teams coming
It's
out
the
with a win today.
Browns. What do you expect?
It's the Jets. What did you expect?
Yeah.
They won.
That's true.
Yep.
Moving on, one of the bigger blowouts of the week. Jaguars coming out with the win over the
Oh,
Colts,
man.
24-0.
0. Colts not even coming away with a single point. Not even a field goal.
The Cowboys in week 1 managed to kick a field goal, but the Colts, big fat goose egg.
Disappointing.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about we won.
All right, one of the more exciting games of the week, if not the most exciting. Dolphins at the Ravens.
Oh,
The
man.
last-minute win for the Dolphins, 42-38.
Fourth quarter comeback. I mean, Jalen Waddle got me 40 points in fantasy. Went off. Tua, crazy.
The Dolphins balled out.
Yes,
one.
they
Yeah.
did. Ravens defense sold. I
Yeah.
mean,
Entering the fourth quarter, the Ravens were up 35-14. The Dolphins outscored the Ravens 28-3 in the fourth quarter.
Lamar played the game of his career.
Yeah,
right
and
here.
So did Tua.
Yeah.
Didn't he have like 100 rushing yards?
Man,
Lamar.
he went crazy.
Dude's a better running back than a quarterback, I would say.
Dude, he's dangerous, man.
I don't know in this game. So he had 9 carries for 119 yards and a touchdown. But passing, he went 21 of 29 for 318 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That is amazing.
That's a career game if you're
Oh, yeah,
Lamar
it is.
Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
That's incredible.
It's like the game of his career. I'm over here talking smack.
Yeah. And then Tua went 36 of 50 for 469 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions.
That's insane. I didn't see that one coming at all.
I don't think anybody did.
No.
Both Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle over 150 yards,
Oh my.
each with 11 receptions. Tyreek Hill had 190 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Waddle 171 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Based off week 2, I mean, Mahomes and Tyreek's stats, they don't need each other. They
No.
both can do absolutely well without each other, and yeah, proving themselves.
Yeah. I'm really happy for the Dolphins, actually.
Me too. I just
I mean-
need them to beat the Patriots again this year. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they haven't been doing well for the past couple of years, and then, well,
I mean, they got
like last year, they were pretty good.
the last 2 years they've had 10 wins, but they missed the playoffs. I think they make the playoffs this year.
Oh yeah,
Even in the stacked AFC,
Oh,
they
yeah.
they get there.
they have the position.
Yeah.
I believe.
I was watching a video, and it was like, they had the NFC East. Was it? No, it's NFC West.
What team are you talking about?
Dolphins.
Oh, AFC East.
AFC.
AFC East. I get NFC and AFC mixed up.
That's okay.
He's the funny man. I'm
I'm
the
the
fact man.
Yeah, no. It was like, yeah, we're the most stacked division here. And it's like I was like, you guys can't all go to the playoffs, and he goes, there are 3 wild card slots. So yes, we can.
I mean,
It's true. I think there's going to be more AFC West teams in the playoffs than anything.
now I'm not so sure about that anymore.
I think a lot of people had written the Chiefs off this year. I think they're still going to win the division.
Oh yeah, I mean pretty much every year in the offseason, people are writing off the Chiefs. They're not gonna be as good. Me, I don't say anything because I mean sometimes I agree,
Yeah.
especially this season losing our wide receiver one, but we still are able to pull it off. I think they just forget we have Andy Reid as a coach.
Andy Reid is a coach. Mahomes, Kelsey.
Yeah, still solid.
Yeah. I remember, I think it was back in 2019. It was a game against the Broncos. He had Von Miller coming at him, and he switched the ball to his left hand and
Mhm.
completed the pass. It's Mahomes magic.
Oh yeah.
Ambidextrous.
It's incredible.
Yep.
All right. Game with one of the most heated moments of the week. Buccaneers at the Saints. Tom Brady found a way to get the regular season win against the Saints, the Buccaneers quarterback. Obviously, you have Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore getting ejected. Things got
course.
heated.
Of course.
I believe they're both suspended 1 game.
Yes. At least Mike Evans. I
At
know
least
for
Mike
sure.
Evans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's not true football unless someone gets ejected during the week.
true. I was hoping for the Saints in this, but I mean Buccaneers are just kind of that team.
Yeah.
They're kind of those guys in the NFC right now. So
Yeah. So you look at like the stacked rosters in the NFC. You got the Bucks, you got the Rams, and then it's a pretty serious decline.
yeah,
Like last year, you had the Packers, but they just lost Devontae Adams.
they've been kind of struggling a little bit
Yeah.
past couple weeks.
I mean, they looked good against the Bears, but it's
Yeah.
the Bears. What do you expect?
Right. yeah.
Moving on. We got the Commanders at the Lions. Lions coming away with the win, 36-27.
Makes me happy.
Makes me so happy.
Still hate that name.
The Commanders.
Commanders.
Yeah.
The Warriors.
Warriors.
Like
are
the other
Warriors.
Washington teams. You got the Wizards in the NBA. You got the Capitals in the NHL. You got the Nationals in the MLB. Like
You
the
gotta make it
Warriors. That just sounds
Right
so
there.
I
The
don't know.
Washington Warriors.
I think they tried to go with like a government, capitals and nationals. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like that
yeah.
government-related name. So commanders, military. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
I still think the Warriors would have been so cool.
Oh yeah.
That would have been better.
Yeah. And then plus you get like the double W's.
Yep. The logo goes with it as well.
We're just like sitting here talking about this, and Kansas City like executives watching this. We had it right there. We could have done that. You son of a. Trying to keep this episode clean.
Yeah.
Trying to.
Proud of the Lions.
Yeah, Jared
Proud of
Goff
him.
looked really good.
Oh yeah.
20 for 34, 256 yards, 4 touchdowns. And you got DeAndre Swift on the ground, 5 carries for 56 yards.
I benched him because he was questionable all week, so I didn't think he was playing. So, I mean, dang.
Yeah. And then other side of the coin, Carson Wentz didn't look bad either.
Oh, he didn't. No.
30 for 46, 337 yards, 3 touchdowns, the interception, but
Man, he kind of went crazy. He's
Yeah.
doing pretty good this year. Hopefully, he can stay consistent.
yeah, I think the NFC East is a lot tighter than people think it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Next game, 49ers Seahawks in San Francisco. 49ers coming away 27-7.
Everyone was so excited about Geno Smith and the Seahawks beating the Broncos because no one really saw that coming. They thought they were going to be the underdog, but, I mean, Jimmy G.
Yeah. I mean, Trey Lance breaks his ankle on the second
Ooh.
drive. That's tough. He's out for the year.
The season.
Yeah, that's
Surgery.
tough.
Yeah.
I think he was just embarrassed.
Yeah, he did it on purpose.
Yeah,
Maybe.
he's like, I can't do this.
Nah.
I personally think the 49ers are going to be better off with Jimmy G starting another season.
I agree. Until they can find maybe another elite quarterback, but I think
Yeah.
Jimmy G is their best option for a while.
Yeah, and I think Trey Lance sitting and watching behind Jimmy G is going to help him a lot.
Yeah. Set him up for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on, we got the Falcons at the Rams. The Rams coming away with the win 31-27.
Man,
The Falcons don't look bad this year.
I agree.
It's crazy. All these teams that people were like, oh, they're going to be so bad. You know, the Giants, the
Mhm.
Lions, the Commanders. They're not looking bad.
No. The teams it's the teams that we kind of put aside are really popping off. I mean, they're proving their worth. They have something to prove.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the Falcons kept it close against the Super Bowl champs.
Yeah.
So, only 4 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And the Rams almost falconed this game away
Mm-hmm. Oh,
because they had the 28-10 lead going into the fourth quarter.
that would have been
The
pretty
Falcons outscored them 17-3.
I wish they pulled it off.
I think if they pull this off, that would erase all the 28-3 jokes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
memes.
They would have just, done the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So close, yet so far. Moving on, Cardinals at the Raiders. Man, this game pisses me off. 'Cause I think
Man.
everybody had the Raiders coming out on top on this one.
I'm telling you, I turned the game on at in the pretty much mid fourth quarter. I thought the Raiders were winning for sure. I mean, Devontae Adams only got 2 catches, 1 touchdown, 2 catches the entire game.
Yeah, you got and you trade for debatably number 1, maybe number 2 wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
And then you throw the ball to him twice
Twice.
over the course of a game.
Man, I'm telling you, when that, Hunter Renfrow fumbled twice in 3 plays.
Yeah.
One of them, I wouldn't say it was his fault. They were forced. The ball was forced out.
Yeah.
He got completely smashed. No average player would be able to hold that.
Yeah.
So, no. It wasn't his fault, I don't think. It was just the Cardinals defense really just pushed
Yeah.
and got that fumble, ran it back. Man, I was screaming. Couldn't believe it. But
Yeah. I didn't get the chance to watch the end of this game, but Cardinals coming away 29-23.
yeah.
So close.
Yeah. In that 2-point conversion to AJ Green.
That was clean.
I didn't think he was gonna it went right through just like that tiny slot. I couldn't have seen it. If I was AJ Green, I couldn't see that. I wouldn't be able to catch that ball.
Crazy. Moving on, probably the ugliest win of the of this week. Broncos and the Texans. Broncos winning 16-9. This was an ugly game.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Like it's Russell Wilson, and he's not playing really any better than Drew Lock and Teddy Bridgewater right now.
It just seems like really slow. You know, it's like they're making the wrong play choices. The
Yeah.
coach
They're running it when
Wilson.
they should throw it. They're throwing it when they should run it.
Yeah, they just.
And the play call is coming in so late
Mm-hmm.
that Russell Wilson doesn't really have time to do his thing.
Right.
Like, the big problem he had in Seattle was that they weren't letting him take control of the offense.
Right.
I think so far this season he's had the same issues in Denver.
That he did in Seattle.
It's the Broncos. What do you expect?
I guess, man.
That's fair, but
They've been struggling.
yeah, but like Peyton Manning shows up and he has the greatest offensive season for a quarterback ever.
What, like 50 touchdowns?
55 touchdowns,
It's because
5,400.
Peyton Manning was with that team. Peyton Manning was with that team for a while, and so he knew who he was throwing to, what they could do, and how they could do it.
That's true. He had been there a season already when that.
Yeah, so he was there.
Yeah.
He also-
This is a brand new team to Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
I think he's still used to that Seattle play style.
Yeah.
An overall young team, too. Young receivers. I mean, Peyton was throwing to, like, these veteran receivers.
Yeah.
I mean-
Julius Thomas, Demarius Thomas, Wes
Rest in peace.
Welker. Yeah, rest in peace, DT.
Yep. That was sad. That's really sad.
He died?
Yeah. He had a seizure in the shower back in like October, I think.
Like almost a year ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, sad day, man. He's only like 33.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. He was good, too.
He was so good.
He was really good.
All them hits to the head.
I mean,
He
could have been,
like
yeah.
they diagnosed him with stage 2 CTE after he died.
Yeah.
Uh do you think that not playing any of your starters in the preseason is catching up to the Broncos? Cuz like Josh Allen played in the preseason and he's popping off.
Yeah. They probably should warm up at least their starters for the season, because when you kind of throw them in out there cold, when the other teams might have had some practice, it kind of shows.
Yeah, like obviously coming away with the loss in week 1 to the Seahawks,
Mm-hmm.
17-16, and then just narrowly beating the Houston Texans team that isn't that great, 16-9.
It almost looked like Texans were going to win for a while. It was rough.
Yeah,
I wanted the Broncos to win. I mean, local team.
yeah,
Gotta go for them. But it's just kind of sad to see, man. Peyton Manning era. As a kid, I loved watching that so
Yeah.
much, and it's just sad to watch the Broncos struggle.
yeah. And I mean, Coach Hackett's, it was getting so bad with the clock management that the fans in the stadium were counting
Counting
down
down.
the play clock.
Man, I was laughing. I was just like, really? You really need that? Like, that's just kind of sad.
Yeah, that was a
Maybe
rough.
the Cowboys could have used that during the playoffs.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely zero clock management happened.
I
and it reminded me of that.
That last drive last year in the playoffs with the Cowboys,
Yeah,
they
where
ran
Dak
out of time.
slid.
Oh my, yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
How you gonna slide on the last play
They-
when you are down?
Yeah, like if you're gonna run the ball,
Run the freaking ball.
like keep going or run it along the sideline so that you can step out of bounds. Stop the clock.
Yeah, it was against the 49ers, right?
Yeah.
I was watching that in my car. I think I was riding somewhere, and dude, I was just like, why? I thought they were gonna do it. I thought they were gonna score because they had momentum, everything. And then
Yeah.
they run out of time, and I'm like, really? They just sold that so bad.
Yeah,
Man.
you had so much momentum going into that drive and then that's how it ended.
Season's over
was-
like that. I'd be mad.
So mad.
I'd imagine.
Speaking of the Cowboys, finally pulling off a win in week 2,
Finally.
20-17 against the Bengals.
Finally.
Bengals, man. That's a good topic right there.
Super Bowl hangover is real.
It's like they're like the first team since like the 2015 Seahawks to go 0-2, a Super Bowl winning team. The
Mhm.
first team to go 0-2 into the next season. That sucks.
Crazy.
Everyone, I see all these predictions for the playoffs, right? And they have Bengals at least like top 4 or 5 seed.
Yeah,
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
I never had them that high.
With the Ravens healthy,
Oh,
they're
no.
gonna win the AFC North, and I
Yeah,
think
they
the
will.
Bengals missed the playoffs this year. I think the AFC is stacked enough where
They're just
they're just not gonna get in.
Burrow doesn't have, he needs support. Like he can't do all this by himself with Jamar Chase. He needs that O line,
Yeah,
and that's definitely been a problem. So, yeah,
yeah. And the Bengals go out in the offseason and they make some improvements. They bring
Yeah.
in Lyle Collins from the Cowboys,
Yep.
but it's just not paying off.
no man, I don't know. I haven't really watched any of the games, so I can't really say
want
for
to take-
myself.
You want to take one of our players? No, 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 no. A kaboom.
Moving on, the last Sunday game, we got the Bears at the Packers. Packers coming away with the easy win, 27-10.
Well, what else? Like,
Yeah, as Aaron Rodgers said last year, I still own you.
I still own you. Like, what's it gonna? Who had the Bears in this game? Who?
Literally nobody.
Who
I
had
did
the
last
Bears?
week?
You had the Bears
Yeah,
for.
I said that last week.
Oh.
And then Brady was like, "Oh, so you think that?" So he said something about them owning them,
Yeah,
and I was like,
Packers do
I
own
was
them.
like, I didn't know that. Maybe they're gonna come in with a fury.
yeah. Chocolate was like, "Nah, Bears are gonna win this." I was like, Aaron Rodgers owns the Bears. There's no chance.
Yeah. It's just Aaron Rodgers. He's that guy. He's
Yeah.
that guy. So, never doubted him in this game.
Yeah. The biggest blowout of the week, and I think the most exciting game to watch, Bills at the Titans, or Titans at the Bills, excuse me. Bills win 41-7. Everything went right for the Bills here.
Who's stopping them?
Nobody.
Nobody. Even as we're playing, the Chiefs are playing them in 2 weeks, and we usually don't beat them in the regular season. I don't think we're going to. So, and I don't think I'm gonna watch that game just because of that. I don't want to watch my team get smoked.
I mean, the offense was going right. The defense went right in this game, coming away with the pick six.
22 points on fantasy for me. It was like two forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, I think.
Something
I don't
crazy
know.
like that.
Crazy. I got a lot of points from those guys.
Yeah. Pretty scary injury in this game. Bills cornerback Dane Jackson was taken to the hospital in an
Really?
ambulance after suffering a neck injury during a collision with a teammate near the end of the first half.
I did not know that.
His neck bent backwards awkwardly after colliding with Tremaine Edmonds while he was making a tackle in the first half. He was placed on a stretcher before being loaded into an ambulance and taken to the hospital.
I did not see that. I have not seen nothing about that. That's so sad.
It's
That's bad. Like,
scary.
yeah.
You think that's gonna affect their play style against the Dolphins next week?
No.
Nah.
No.
No.
I mean, it's a sad loss, but it's not going to completely mess up the defense. They're still, going to
You still got Micah Hyde. You still got Jordan Poyer. You still got Tre'Davious White. You still got Tremaine Edmonds. And then, other side of the coin, you got Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs. What else do you need on offense?
The offense alone. They don't need the defense.
Yeah.
And O-line?
I think the Bills are just going to put up enough points this season that defense isn't really
Nothing's
going
going
to
to really affect it. Yeah. They're just that good, man. It's
It's crazy.
scary.
One of the less eventful games this week and the final game of the week, Vikings at the Eagles. I watched this game. It was not the best game.
I started watching the second half. I was really tired, so I was just kind of, watching just to see what's going on.
Just floating.
Yeah. I mean, I saw the Jalen Hurts. Sorry, I forgot his name. Jalen Hurts rushing touchdown. He got me 33 points in fantasy on one of my teams. I think he's a really good quarterback. I think he's good.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of underrated, but I mean, if he stays consistent, he's definitely one of like the better quarterbacks. I say.
Yeah. I think Jalen Hurts is what Kyler Murray was advertised to be.
Yeah, if he was actually like tall, and big.
Yeah. If he was shorter than 5 foot, or if he was taller than 5'2".
Yeah.
Yeah. Eagles coming away with the win, 24-7.
Yep.
I'm surprised the Vikings only put up 7. They looked so good against the Packers last week. What happened?
Darius Slay happened.
That's fair.
I mean, I wouldn't say he necessarily locked up Justin, but he definitely caused some problems. He got a pick, and
Yeah.
it could have been a touchdown. He was throwing to Justin. You know, it was just kind of a, you know how Kirk Cousins is
Yeah.
sometimes. He kind of throws. He underthrew him a little bit, and then Slay was there,
Yeah.
got it, and I was like, well, there goes all the Vikings' chances of coming back and winning this game because they were
Yeah.
kind of gaining momentum.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not counting them out because they have number 18 on their team. So I'm
Yeah.
not going to count them out.
I mean, I would argue Darius Slay locked him up. Only 6 receptions for 48 yards.
It's true. He didn't really get the ball at all. But, I mean, from what I saw, he didn't really get thrown to that much. And it could have been because of Darius Slay, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I saw a couple plays, even like they mentioned it that Justin was wide open, but Kirk not throwing to him, you know, but that's just how it goes sometimes, you know, with everybody. So, I mean,
Yeah.
Darius Slay, he's a good player.
He's incredible.
He's up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at his stats from this last game. He had 2 interceptions, combined tackle, like nothing like ridiculously crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like not too many pass breakups or anything, but he held Justin Jefferson in check. That's hard to do.
That is really hard to do, and I give him credit for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did it. Give him credit. All right, is that all week 2?
That's all for week 2.
Okay.
Let's take a look at week 3.
All right.
Thursday night football. I think this is going to be one more entertaining games.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be some pretty heavy rushing attacks.
Oh, yeah.
Najee Harris and Nick Chubb. You got the Steelers and the Browns.
All right. What do all of us think here?
I think Nick Chubb is too much for the Steelers to handle without T.J. Watt.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I have Cleveland in this game. For score, I don't really know. I'm going to go kind of high here with the Browns. I'm going to go like 27 to 10.
27 to 10.
Yeah.
I think
Cleveland.
that's respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next game, Bills at the Dolphins.
Bills, Dolphins.
I think this one's going to be a shootout.
I'm
If-
excited for this one.
If last week Tua can show up, this is going to be a game.
Yeah. It's just, I think it depends on the Bills' defense and how well they can hold Tyreek and Jalen. Because if those two get slowed down, I don't know what they can do
Yeah.
offensively. But they're Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. I think they'll be able to get open.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to stick with the Bills, though. I think the Bills are just too much. I think they're. I mean, who's going to stop the Bills?
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little different from you guys.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to go with the Dolphins on this one.
Okay, upset week.
It's going to be the Dolphins have really been the underdog of the season for
Okay.
like the past couple of years, and they've
Yeah.
actually like shown up and shown out.
I agree.
All right.
All right.
So I think it's going to be Dolphins, and
So we got.
it's definitely going to be a shootout though.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I'm excited for that.
I mean, you can't forget number 17 on the Bills. I can't ever count the Bills out when
Never.
Josh Allen's healthy.
Never count them out.
Um,
It's a crime to do that.
no, it's going to be a high scoring game, and I think the Bills are going to have it. in the half. Like, the Bills are going to be on top in the half. But if last week was any sort of, like, show or
Mm-hmm.
any sort of, like, precursor,
Right.
it's going to be the Dolphins.
Okay.
They're going to come up from a underdog, or they're going to be the underdogs in this one.
I can respect that. Yeah. So for score, it's kind of rough. Because I don't know if it's going to be. I don't know. I'm going to go Buffalo.
I think it's going to be like 27, or not 27. I think it's going to be like 31-38.
You know, I was thinking 30 in the 30s for Buffalo, and then maybe high 20s for Miami. High 20s, low 30s.
I think something like 35-28,
Yeah,
something
I
like
think
that.
that's a good score. I mean, that could be for either team. It just depends how Buffalo and Miami bring to the table. Who brings what?
Next game, we got the Bengals at the Jets. The Jets gave the
Bengals.
Bengals some problems last year
Yes, they did.
with none other than Mike White,
Yeah.
a Madden auto-generated quarterback, won the game for the Jets.
Man, that's crazy. But the Jets definitely did. They upgraded. They
Yeah.
got Brees Hall, running back. I mean, he hasn't really been that much of a factor. I mean, he's there. I forget the receiver's name.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. One of the receivers got me 30 points in fantasy, and he was benched. Or was he was
That's
benched.
rough.
Got me 30 points. But I'm not mad. I had Jalen Waddle and is it Amon Ra St. Brown?
Amon-Ra.
Amon Ra St. Brown.
How
Had
do you
him.
remember all these names?
Dude, I just have a thing with names.
He's just like that.
He's built different.
He's built like that.
He's built like that.
And then the Jets defensively, you draft Sauce Gardner.
Oh, that guy. I love him.
He's gonna be a problem for quarterbacks for years.
You think he's guarding Jamar Chase for sure? Yeah.
For sure.
Sauce Gardner, Brees, if he's gonna be Sauce Gardner, I think he's gonna hold Jamar for a little bit.
Yeah.
He's gonna hold him pretty low. I wouldn't say complete lockdown, but I'd say Jamar doesn't really get a big game this week.
I think maybe 5-6 receptions.
I give him
Probably-
one touchdown.
Yeah,
maybe.
probably 60-70 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Not a terrible game, but
Mhm.
not a Jamar Chase game.
Yeah, for sure. If the Bengals are coming on 2 losses, they're 0-2 right now. They have no momentum, absolutely no momentum going into this game. Their offensive line is showing that they cannot really help Joe at
Yeah.
all. So I'm gonna go with the Jets this game.
I actually have the Jets as well.
I
Yeah.
have the Jets.
Okay.
They looked late in the Browns game. They looked good.
Yeah.
I think they carry that momentum into this game, and they start the season 2-1.
It's just momentum's the factor here.
Yeah,
Momentum's the factor.
the Jets have it all, and the Bengals have none.
Exactly.
Hey, Joe, you want some protection? Nah.
Nah. It's just crazy, man. So, score-wise, I think it's going to be kind of close. I don't think it's going to be a very high-scoring game. So, I'm going to go like 20... Actually, no. Maybe 24-21.
Okay.
Jets. 24-21 Jets.
That's respectable.
Okay, I got even more of a low-scoring game. I got 24-17.
Okay.
Jets.
I got an even lower score. 24-10.
Oh, Jets.
That's
Okay.
good. They're
Okay.
they're gonna hold him.
Okay. But I can definitely
Joe Burrow won't be.
see.
I don't think he'll be able to get anything on offense done.
You know, I can see that.
Yeah.
They've just been struggling. They need to figure something out here. And I don't think it's going to be this week.
Mm-mm.
I don't think week 3 they're going to figure something out and get it started. But I can see Bengals pulling this through. Maybe. I think it really just depends how the Jets play. If they play good, Jets are winning.
If the Jets of
win.
last week show up, they're
Yeah,
gonna take this.
They're
game.
winning, yeah.
All right, next game, you got the Raiders at the Titans. Will Derrick Henry finally have a Derrick Henry game?
Man, he's been absent. And the injury last year kind of, holding him back a little bit maybe.
Yeah,
But I want to see him be Derrick Henry again.
yeah.
But
The NFL just doesn't feel like the NFL without Derrick Henry.
I know, the king. I mean, he's called that for a reason, King Henry.
The king of Smash Mouth.
Yeah. Exactly.
The king of Smash Mouth playstyle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Running people over. I mean, but Las Vegas, if Devontae Adams gets 2 catches again this week, I'm flying to Vegas, and I am going up to whoever it is. If it's Derek Carr, the coach, I'm giving him a little talk to. Yeah. Man, he's on my fantasy, on my main team. He better get more than 15 points this week. Better.
Otherwise, somebody in Vegas is getting it.
Yep. That's exactly what's going to happen.
All right. What score predictions here? Who do we have winning?
I have Titans winning.
Okay. Titans. I got Raiders.
I got Raiders too.
I have a deep-seated hate for the Raiders.
I do too. The
As-
Raiders, they're the rivals of the rivals of the AFC West.
Yeah.
Come
like
on. They're everyone's a rival.
Like it. Most AFC West fans dislike the other teams. The Chargers
Mhm.
don't like the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs don't like the Broncos, etc.
Yep.
Nobody is hated the way the Raiders are.
Exactly. Not a single team in their division respects them. And they're respected as a team, but in a rival sense, they don't.
Mhm.
If that makes sense.
Like, I see you a team.
yeah.
But at the same time, no.
No. Exactly. The Raiders fans, they have a cool stadium, but the Raiders overall, just the Raiders.
Every time I think of a Raiders fan, I think of this greasy, slimy,
Raiders fan base throwing batteries.
yeah,
and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I either think of
They, take
Smeagol from
they
Lord of the
take
Rings,
He's-
or I think of somebody dressed up.
My precious. That's Derek Carr. Derek Carr's the kid. He's the kid from Toy Story, the neighbor.
Yes.
Yeah, the emo.
Sid.
Yes.
When
Yeah.
I think of Raiders fans, I either think of Smeagol from Lord of the Rings or somebody dressed up to go to a Kiss concert.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the Raiders, man.
Yeah.
It's just.
I think of Bald Wraith from Apex Legends.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
Derek Carr. Always looks like he has eyeshadow on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he does. No. But he just always has that look.
It's that black marking. Yeah. He's put so much of it on.
Yeah, he just has that look in his face, that's Derek Carr, and he's a Raider.
Yeah.
He
He's
gets
a
no
Raider.
sleep.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But score wise, I think it really depends if Derrick Henry shows up. Because when he doesn't show up, the Titans suck.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They
Like-
suck.
If we were talking about the Titans last year, who still had A.J. Brown, this would be a different
And
conversation.
they don't have him anymore.
No, they traded
He's
him
an
to
Eagle, right?
Philadelphia.
Yeah. I remember seeing him last night.
Derrick Henry is like their whole offense.
He's their team.
Yeah.
He has them on their back.
Saying Ryan Tannehill played so poorly, they pulled him from
The
the Bills
picks.
game.
I
They
didn't
put in
watch the
Malik
game.
Willis.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
think-
it's the Bills. The
Yeah,
It is the
powerhouse.
Bills. It is the Bills, but the Titans were considered a powerhouse the last few seasons. Weren't they first in the AFC last
Yeah,
year?
they had the number one overall seed.
How?
I have no idea.
The Chiefs had a close second, but I think the Chiefs lost I think it was by one game.
I think so. Yeah.
I think we lost against the Chargers one week, and I think that really put us under, because I think they were first in their division. And it kind of bumped them up a little bit in the whole conference standing, but the Chiefs just lost the games that they needed to get that number one seed. I'm not mad, but
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Saying I think the Chiefs lost to the Titans early in
They
the
did.
season.
They did. The Chiefs were really struggling at the beginning of the season. I thought it was rough. I was really upset. We did lose to the Titans because guess who?
Derrick Henry.
Yep. And the Chiefs' run defense
The
is
one, the
terrible. The one and the only. Derrick Henry. So that shows if he's there, they're a good team. It's like he's the heart and soul of that team, so he got to be there.
Truly.
Scores. What do you think?
I think it's a close game. I think it's 17-10 Raiders.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 17-10, but Titans.
Okay. I'm gonna have two predictions here.
Unless he shows up. It's gonna
That
be
guy.
like-
Exactly.
it's gonna be like 24-10.
Yeah. I am gonna have two predictions here for Raiders. If Derrick Henry does not show up this week, I'm gonna go 20-13.
Okay.
20-13 Raiders. But if Derrick Henry shows up, I'm gonna go 23-20 Titans.
Okay.
Yep.
I see you.
There we go.
All right. Moving on, we got the Saints, the Panthers.
Saints, Panthers.
I think the Saints steamroll them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think the Panthers continue to struggle.
Carolina. I mean, Christian McCaffrey's been there, but not to the impact that would change the route of their season.
Yeah, and he's made of glass. It's a matter of time before he gets hurt.
It's kind of sad, man. I really like Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, he slept on the wrong side of the bed? Oh, no, he's out for 4 games.
He sleeps on the wrong side of the bed every year, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
he-
can agree
he
with
has-
that.
He got a little splinter. Oh, he's out for a
Yeah,
season.
nope. He's out for the whole season, and he's going to be out for the next season for recovery.
Yeah.
And then he's going to get hurt the next season.
Are you chipped a nail? Oh, you better sit this one out.
Yeah. Christian, you're too valuable to us for you
Your
to tear
dog
another
looked
ACL.
at- Your dog looked at you? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You stepped in some dog poop this morning. You're done.
Yeah, that's a sign you're going to
You
break
done.
your back. You can't play. Sit out.
I think the Saints pretty comfortably win this one. Call it 28-14.
Okay. 28-14. Saints. Yeah, I got Saints. Jameis Winston, he kind of struggled last week, didn't he?
Yeah. Didn't look great, but it was against the Buccaneers defense.
It's the Buccaneers, the NFC, the whole NFC. So I also have Saints in this game. Carolina defense. Against the Carolina defense, I think the Saints are going to pop off a little bit here.
Yeah, for
Jameis
sure.
Winston's going to go. He's not going to throw the 3 interceptions. He's going to throw more touchdowns this week. And is Alvin Kamara playing? Is he hurt?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think either way the Saints win,
Oh yeah.
but I think it'll be a bit of a wider gap if
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara plays.
So I'm gonna have New Orleans 30-10.
Okay.
I'm gonna have pretty blowout here.
Yeah. Chocolate, what say you?
I say it's going to be, let's say 30-7
30-7. Okay.
In
I don't-
favor of
in
New
favor of
Orleans?
the Saints, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
Carolina.
they don't got I don't think they have the power to really do much against the Saints.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
All right, moving on. We got the Ravens at the Patriots.
Ravens, Patriots.
I think Lamar keeps doing what Lamar's been doing this season, and the Ravens come away with a big win.
I agree. New Orleans. New England. Mac Jones. They just don't really have the strength, team-wise, to keep up with the Ravens here. So I got Ravens.
Patriots have been struggling.
Yeah.
I think
I mean, there's not much to say.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens win this 28-10.
Okay.
I think it's going to be like 24-17.
24-17.
Bit of
Kind of
a
a
close
closer
game.
game.
Even though like there's not much to, you know, say
Go
about
on.
the
Yeah.
Patriots this year, I still think it's going to be close.
Okay.
I mean,
can understand.
Lamar, yeah, he's going to rush for like 300 touchdowns this season
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah, the running back.
But I mean, I think the Patriots are gonna put up a fight.
Yeah.
But not be able to finish it.
Yeah. I can see that. I mean, the Ravens defense did struggle last week. coming off that loss, Ravens. I mean, I'm still going to give it to the Ravens, Baltimore, because I just think the Baltimore offense is going to be too much for the Patriots. So I'm going to go Baltimore. I'm going to go. I don't know. This is rough. I want to say 28. I want to say 28-10. Did you say that too?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's pretty agreeable. Patriots are still going to get a touchdown field goal. So, yeah.
All right, next game up. Lions at the Vikings.
Lions, Vikes.
Lions looked good. Vikings did not.
But will the Lions defense keep up with Justin Jefferson?
Absolutely not. The Vikings bounced back and went 35 to 10.
Yeah. That's number 18. I'm never counting the Vikings out if they have a guy like number 18 out there.
Yeah. I mean, you got Jefferson in the passing game. You got Dalvin Cook. You got a stacked defense.
I mean, Detroit, they're coming off they have some momentum.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this is a close game. Maybe. All right, so
I think if the Lions of the last 2 weeks show up, it'll be 35-28.
okay. That's respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that this is going to be a Justin Jefferson game. And he's
for sure.
going to get another 40 points from me in fantasy, I hope. So I'm going to go kind of a high score here for both teams. I'm actually going to go 40. I'm going to go 40-32.
Okay.
I'm going to go 38-31 Lions.
Okay.
Okay. I see you.
I really respect that you're going with the underdog score here, so we need those.
Dude, the underdogs this season have been absolutely incredible.
I mean, you look at week 1, the Seahawks beat the Broncos. The Giants
Mhm.
beat the Titans. Week 2, the Jets beat the Browns. The Giants beat the Panthers.
And the Lions beat the Commander. I mean, that's not really much of an upset, but
Yeah.
still, Lions. Let's go.
Lions have been good this season.
Yeah.
This is going to be Chocolate's favorite game to predict. Eagles at the Commanders.
Commanders. I absolutely hate the Eagles.
Oh,
it's the
you're a
Raiders and the
Cowboys.
Eagles. Yeah, I'm a Cowboys fan. It's the Raiders and the Eagles. Not the Raiders and the Eagles. The Commanders and the Eagles.
This man doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, I seriously
just
don't.
hates the
Why do you?
Eagles.
Why do we keep doing this podcast? I don't know what. I'm just kidding.
Hey, it's fun. That's why.
No, I love doing this. This is fun.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
absolutely fun.
But the Eagles at the Commanders, it's just because I have such a hate for the Eagles. It's gonna be the Commanders for me. It's gonna be 27. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. 27-17.
Okay. This is a personal game here, I
This
see.
is a personal game.
For me, I like the Eagles. Yeah.
So I'm trying to strangle you.
Yeah, I know. He's trying to strangle me through the mic.
Break it up,
Yeah,
boys.
break it up.
I don't want to break the mic. So.
Eagles. I like the Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles in this game, but I don't know Carson Wentz if he can show up.
I think Carson Wentz has a good game. I think he passes for over 300 yards, 2 or 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But I think the Eagles come away with the win.
Me too. I like Philly in this game. They come off a win. Jalen Hurts looking good.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play pretty good this week. I don't know if he's going to play as good as last week. I mean, he did play against a harder defense. I don't know. Jalen Hurts, I'm going to say he throws for 3 touchdowns. And he rushes for 1 because he's kind of liking the rushing right now.
Yeah.
Rushing game a little bit.
I think the Eagles win 28-21.
I think that's a good score. I'm going to keep with that. You? Oh, you already. He already said his opinion here.
Eagles.
Okay. That's understandable. You're a Cowboy fan. And yeah. Okay.
All right.
Moving on.
We got the Chiefs at the Colts.
We know which one you're gonna pick.
I'm excited for this game, guys.
I think everybody's picking the Chiefs.
I'm
this week.
going. But the zero, okay. But the thing is, our run defense, I think Jonathan Taylor is going to kind of. Is he playing?
He is playing. He
Okay.
hasn't shown up though.
That's the thing. But our run defense is terrible. So I think he's at least going to show up at like a mediocre level. He's probably going to get like maybe 100 yards rushing.
100 yards.
I'd say 100.
What do you think? A touchdown, 2 touchdowns?
I'd say a touchdown, 1 touchdown. I mean, they have no no momentum coming off last week.
Okay.
0 points. So
Yeah.
I got Chiefs
All right.
30-10
Okay.
this game.
Chocolate.
I'm gonna say it's going to be the Chiefs. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 28-14.
That's a
Okay.
respectable score.
I got the Chiefs 35-10.
Okay.
I think Mahomes continues to shine and the Colts continue to struggle.
Okay.
Next game, this one's a bit of a dud. Texans at the Bears.
I got Bears. Nothing,
I got-
nothing else. I don't want to say anything else.
I got Bears.
I got Texans.
Close game, but Bears.
Yeah. I don't really want to.
Low scoring.
I'm
So
saying
it's low.
14-10
Yeah.
Bears.
I'm gonna say it's like 7-3.
I think it's 10-3.
10-3. Understandable. All right. What else?
We got the
Low
Jaguars
scoring
at the
game.
Chargers.
Jags, Chargers.
Chargers.
Jags come off of. They got some momentum going. I say the Jags give them a little more trouble than we think. But the Chargers defense are looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Chargers defense, Justin Herbert.
I mean, you got Herbert. If
Justin
Keenan
Sherbert.
Allen can play,
Yeah, what's wrong with him? I don't know.
hamstring injury, which sucks because he's on my fantasy team.
I
It
think
was-
I think with him, we Chiefs probably lost last week. I would say.
Yeah.
Um.
I think the Chargers win 28-17.
Okay.
Justin Sherbert.
Sherbert Herbert. All right, I got Chargers 24-7.
Okay.
24-7.
Chocolate.
Oh, I don't really think that the. Well, I mean, the Chargers, they have been playing well,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's enough to. No, the offense at least.
Right.
Enough to do much against the Jags defense.
Okay.
But that being said, the Jaguar offense hasn't been looking great.
Yeah.
They haven't been looking great, and then I think it's going to be like a really turnover-heavy game
Okay.
where it's going to be a lot of picks and a lot of fumbles,
Okay.
and it's really going to come down to how their special team plays.
Okay. All right.
Score.
Score, I'm going to say it's not a high-scoring game or a low-scoring game. I'm going to say it's like 14-20.
Who?
14-20. I'm going to go Chargers.
Okay.
Okay.
Respectable.
We're running a bit low on time. I'm gonna speed things up a
Okay.
little bit.
Let's hurry up.
Rams at the Cardinals. We got
Rams.
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 By, I'm gonna say it's closer
I
than
think
we think.
21-10.
Agree.
Yeah,
Good score.
21-10.
Good
That's
score.
nice.
All right. Packers at Bucks.
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 Come on.
Oh, Bucks.
Give me the Bucks. I think the Bucks are gonna walk them. I think. I'm gonna go like 30-10. I'm gonna go
Even
big
without
game.
Mike Evans.
Oh, I forgot.
I mean, the Packers do have like an 80-year-old quarterback.
I mean,
Tom Brady's even older than Aaron Rodgers. What you
Aaron
talking
Rodgers.
about?
Aaron Rodgers.
I know, but Aaron Rodgers is like an 80-year-old quarterback chilling with the trying to chill with the Packers.
So
That's true.
without
he's
Mike
like-
Evans.
But
Yeah,
if they
with-
get Chris Godwin back,
Okay,
and
I'm
they
gonna go
still-
24-17.
I like
I'm
that
gonna go
score
kind of a
actually.
close, yeah.
24-17. What do you think?
17-38.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all. 24-17. I think that's a good score.
All right. Moving on. Falcons at Seahawks.
Falcons.
Falcons.
I have Falcons. They're coming off a good game. They did really good.
Yeah.
A lot of points, a lot of yards. So I'm gonna go Falcons like 20-14.
I got Falcons 20-17.
Okay.
I got Falcons 38-17.
38
It's
point.
the-
Ooh. Alright.
against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
They have the if last game or last week was any sort of like
Sign.
foresight,
Yeah.
it's going to be a really high scoring game for the Falcons.
Okay. I can see that.
Respect it. All right, 49ers at the Broncos. This pains me. This hurts so bad. I got 49ers.
I don't like the 49ers, guys.
I don't like the 49ers either, but I got to do
I don't think anyone likes the 49ers.
Okay, I'm going to go 49ers 20-17. I think the Broncos are kind of going to kick themselves in the shape a little bit this week.
Yeah, I think
Just a little bit.
I think they're gonna clean things up a little bit, but I think it's gonna be too late in the game to really do anything. I think the game will be too far out of reach.
Yeah. 2017.
I'm gonna go 28-10. If Russell Wilson can't get his stuff together,
That's understandable.
like if the Broncos offense can't get their I'm trying to
Yeah.
keep
Their
this
ducks
from-
in a row.
If they can't get their stuff together if they can't get their stuff together all throughout this week, like if they can't shape themselves up, it's going to be
Yeah,
Quite-
it's gonna be rough.
I can
quite
understand.
a high scoring game for
Yeah,
the
I see that.
49ers.
All right, Monday Night Football, last game of the week. Cowboys at the Giants.
I'm going Giants on this one. I'm sorry.
I'm going Giants.
Against your own team.
I love the Cowboys. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the Cowboys. But
Cowboys suck
come on, they suck. Unless Dak was the problem and him getting injured was our saving.
Yeah, if
Hmm.
Cooper Rush comes in and wins,
Cooper Rush. What a name.
Right.
I love that.
do you think there could be a quarterback battle in Dallas?
Yes. Actually, I don't think we lost any of our home games last season. I think it was all away games that we lost. And we
Last
had
year was a
quite bit.
solid year.
All right, I got Giants 21-17.
I'm gonna go on the old belief of home field advantage. I'm gonna change my answer. It's going to be Cowboys, but it's going to be
They're playing in-
very close.
They're
Okay.
playing at the Giants.
Oh, never mind then.
All right, we got to hurry up.
You
So-
said something about like home turf, and I was like, oh, we're playing on our home field. Yay!
Yeah.
No. Oh yeah, we're getting absolutely demolished. It's gonna be like I'm gonna say it's gonna be 20-7. I'm gonna give us a touchdown.
I'm going to go with your score.
21-17.
Yeah, I'm going to go with your score. All right. Is that it? Are we wrapped up?
No, that's it.
All
all
right,
right.
guys.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you very
Let's
much.
get offensive.